The Philadelphia 76ers did it. They won a game in Madison Square Garden on Tuesday night, and the star of the show was a Sixers rising star, Tyrese Maxey. I'm labeling it the Tyrese Maxey game. It's that plain and simple. He was the star of the show, the best game of his career, without a doubt. 100%, 46 points, 9 assists. The best part about it, 7 points in the final 25 seconds of this game to tie it up, to send it to OT, and then he got the job done in overtime for the Sixers, extending the series to game 6, headed back down 95 to Philadelphia at the Wells Fargo Center, where game 6 will take place on Thursday night, for a chance for the Sixers to extend it to a game 7. But getting into this one, this was just a spectacular performance from start to finish from Tyrese Maxey. This guy has been a good young rising star, as I mentioned, throughout his 4-year career in Philly, but he really hasn't taken that jump to star, to superstardom. Tonight was the night. Tyrese Maxey has etched his name in Sixers history. One of the best performances in the playoffs I can remember. Joel Embiid did drop 50 last week, but he scored 20 of them at the line. This was completely different. This was a Tyrese Maxey takeover. I was just in awe throughout the night. Maxey made 7 3-pointers, and he really has elevated himself to a superstar. He is a superstar at this point. He went toe to toe with Jalen Brunson, who is going to finish in the top 5 in MVP voting this season. He was spectacular in his own right. 40 points for Jalen Brunson. He was excellent, had a turnover late that cost him, but the star in this game was Tyrese Maxey. This guy is just unbelievable. It's that plain and simple. The way that he scores the ball with his speed and his crafty ability scoring at the basket and his elite shooting ability, making threes from deep at ease whenever he wants. It's not a problem. That last 3-pointer with 5 seconds left in the game, pulled up from just above half court over a 40-footer. He made that one look easy. Tyrese Maxey right now is one of the best guards left in the playoffs. When he's playing at this level, the Sixers don't need a 30, 40, 50-point Joel Embiid performance, because Tyrese Maxey is that number one guy. On his best night, he showed and he proved that he can be the best player on a team that wins a playoff game. Joel Embiid had an up and down game. He did finish with a triple double, 19 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. He did have 9 turnovers, was really sloppy throughout this game, and it wasn't his best performance, but he still figured out ways to affect the game late. A couple big blocks late in this game in overtime, and his passing was pretty good. Did pick up 16 rebounds, so that was excellent by Embiid. But Tyrese Maxey, to me, is the star of this team moving forward. When you have a Joel Embiid that is injured, he is going through a Bell's palsy. He did have a migraine that forced him to miss shoot around earlier today. But Tyrese Maxey has elevated his game where he puts you in a position to be able to win any single night, no matter if you have an elite Joel Embiid game. But going to Jalen Brunson, he was making some crazy shots in his own right. He is a superstar, one of the best point guards that I've seen at his peak since Steph Curry. It's that it really, when he's playing at the level that he is, he's really unstoppable. I mentioned he did have a mistake when it mattered late in the game. That does not take away from his unbelievable performance. But when the lights were the brightest, in New York City, one of the biggest cities in the world. All of the stars were out. All of the former Knicks greats were courtside. Tyrese Maxey was the superstar of this game. He deserves all the praise and more, and he's the reason, the sole reason, that the Sixers are still alive in the 2024 playoffs.